Hey everyone, this is Senior Stationery and today's review is gonna be on the Schneider lineup. Thank you, Mr. Legoman. So, the Schneider lineup are brand new Fineliner sets from Schneider. Schneider, for those who are not familiar, is a German pen and stationery maker. They especially make ballpoints, roller balls, gel, and now with these models, fine liners. So they already have made some fine liners, but these are even more finer points. These are very interesting. They're keeping their same design cues from other pens they have currently. These are 0.4, so they're the same tip, same as a Stabilo or Staedtler. Also, I think Staedtler is 0.3, so it's a slightly a bit finer, but still this is less finer than their other model. Schneider already has a fine liner pen called the Xpress, which is a cap fine liner. And what I've noticed is the Schneider is using light green to notice their fine liner range, and they use light blue for their ballpoint. So if I compare the other current, this is their current one, the Schneider Express. This is a little bit used, but just to make my point, as you can see, this is a cap pen, has metal clip, cap, but this is 0.8, so this is more thicker point. Also made in Germany, and it's for documents, so this is document safe, and 0.8 millimeters. And you may post the cap here on the back, and it has this little stubble over here to prevent from rolling down. So this was previous before the lineups, so this was more like a business or pen, more for business or writing or signing, but they now made these ones which are more for like sketching or maybe school work. So this is a very interesting concept. They keep their same triangular barrels as their slider edge pens, which I'm going to compare right now. So as you can see, this is an interesting dark blue case. You can post them over here, their tip posts over here, and that keeps them all together. So it's an interesting idea, novelty, a very nice novelty idea. Kind of reminds me of the usefulness as well of the Staedtler Triplus Fineliner cases, except that those are well full covered. But in this case, they ingeniously just get posted from the bottom. As you can see, they get securely posted, and then just flip it in, and there's your case. And also works as a base to use and work with them. These come also in more range of colors, and as well as a larger case similar to this one, so you can have a wider case and have them like this on diagonal, so you can choose the one that you need. So it's a very nice idea. The design, as you might notice, is triangular barrel, much thicker than a Staedtler Triplus, that's for sure. As you can see, the name is a Schneider lineup. 0.04 millimeters, bio-based, made in Germany. These are eco-friendly or made from a recycled material, so that's a good thing. And they have a name, each color. This one is Lapis Blue, as in lapis lazuli blue. And the cap, you may post it here on the back. It kind of swivels, does not get fixed, but it swivels a bit. And I don't know if you can see the tip, it's very fine. Really finer than compared to the Express pen I just showed you. And each color has a name. Let me show you the other ones. The black one's called Sapphire Black, the red's called Romantic Red, the green's called Black Forest Green. Now, speaking of the design, as I said, they're keeping the same design from their pens. This is the ballpoint, the Slider Rave XB, which is for an extra ball. So as I said, they're keeping their same cues for design, except as I said before, the light blue is for their ballpoints range, and the light green is for their fine liners. So as you can see, this is the ballpoint. It's a very thick XB point. This also can be posted here in the back and also swivels. And now we see this one. This is the Fineliner, much finer. Again, Schneider has been keeping a modern, interesting design. It's like kind of, I feel like it's a rather sporty but efficient form and function design. And this is another pen they have on their range called the Slider Rave. This is the Slider Edge XB. This is their ballpoint with a cap, but this is their clicking. This is a retractable. Has the same style of clip as their Xpress one, retractable, and this one's called the Slider Rave XB, also wide point. I took off the refill because I used for another pen, but again, as you can appreciate, the design, it's same also rubberized plastic, and this is light blue, considering this is a ballpoint. So I like the idea that they're using colors to keep their design segmented. And as you can see, same type of clip style. In this case, this is their Fineliner and this is their ballpoint. So they make the same one as a ballpoint, but I didn't have it on hand. But as I said, they're keeping a style, a very distinctive style, which is pretty nice, contemporary, and works pretty well. Now, if we compare the tips, let's see how well this write. Let's see. Okay, let me post this over here. So let me try how does the lineup write. So this is the Schneider lineup Fineliner. This writes smooth. It does write black in this case, not pitch black but fairly black, considering I believe these inks are water based, so you cannot expect a very dark. I'll show you just in a second. And if I compare it with the Schneider Slider Edge XB for extra ball, writes smooth, same black tone. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see that. So the Fineliner writes a little bit finer than the Edge. So the Edge for a ballpoint writes a little bit smoother, but I personally am not that fan of extra ball points. But still, it's a pretty good pen. I mean, for just to take notes or an average or too much writing, works pretty good. I personally tend to like more the finer points, so I'm just giving an impartial opinion, but both are great pens. Let's see now let's check the other shade so you can see the shade of the red one. This is the Schneider lineup in red Fineliner. Also writes pretty smooth. These are fairly comfortable to write with, so they're good for note making. Now let's do the blue one. Schneider lineup blue Fineliner. I actually like a lot. I tend to like more blue ink than black ink, and I really like the shade of this blue one. It's a more intense blue compared to, say, for example, the popular Sharpie, which is a more lighter blue. Now the green one. This is the Schneider line up green Fineliner. This also has a nice shade of green. But me being a blue fan, I really do like a lot the Schneider shade. It's much more brighter and intense blue compared to, as I say, to the Sharpie pen, but it's slightly